We're going to talk about separating the fighter from the person. Okay. Now, you have to be able to do that. Now, some fans, they get very emotional about fighters. And this is something that happens through the history of boxing. You know, in boxing, they try to make a good guy and a bad guy. And in the case of, if you look at guys like Adrian Broner, and other guys in the business, who have a fan base, regardless of how they're performing in the fights. A lot of people get attached to these fighters more and beyond boxing, and Adrian Broner is one of such an example. Not to say that he's not an outstanding boxer and he's not faced tough competition in his career, but that he also conducts his life and gives different aspects, very strategically gives different aspects of his life that gets the news and gets your attention, even though he's not even boxing. And that's the thing with Adrian Broner. He has tapped into his star power, and he's doing a great job with that. Brilliant mind. Now, what I want to talk about is how do you separate the person of a fighter from the actual fighter himself you see in the ring. Carlos Ballerman is known for molesting his own daughter. A lot of people think he's a horrible person. But can the boy fight? Can the man fight? Absolutely. Edwin Valero. Ed Valero turned out to commit murder. And he murdered his wife and committed suicide, currently in jail. He was a terrible person, at least to his wife, and very violent guy. But if he was training and sparring, they'd know him as a different person. But we don't care about that, right? We care about what he did in the ring. Sergey Kovalev, a known racist, a bully, a man who has been in some violent episodes with women. Okay. Everybody's focused on Floyd, and they skip Sergey Kovalev, who's been having a lot of court issues and found guilty of molesting and assaulting women. And we know his racist comments to Donna Stevenson. And yet, his boxing is phenomenal. So, can we as fight fans separate the person from the fighter that we see? That's the question I ask you guys right now in this live feed. A lot of times, these boxers do not come from backgrounds that some of the fans come from. Perfect backgrounds. A lot of times we expect them to be perfect people. They're not. Who is perfect in this world? But some of us get attached to some boxers, and that bias helps us to make excuses for that boxer, but the other boxer who's done the same things or less, we're going on them. That's why, as fight fans, since we're looking at the fight game, it's best to focus on what they do in the ring. Leave the out of the ring stuff for people who are interested in that. That's all I look at it. Now, Eddie Hearn responded to Kell Brook's claims that he was blocking them from accessing Sky Sports. They're talking about how Kell Brook went behind his back as a promoter and made deals with Top Rank. They included Eddie Hearn when Top Rank couldn't make deals with Sky Sports to get coverage in the UK. I wish Eddie Hearn the best. But if he's blocking that deal from happening, Sky Sports and Top Rank, that would be some cool stuff. You know? Hopefully, they can get coverage to the UK. Maybe with BT Sports. We'll see. It's a good fight, though. So we shall see. Eddie claimed that Dominic Ingles out of the loop for Kell facing Terrence Crawford as well. Saying that it's more of a money grab for Kell. Just trying to come out the game. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Anyways, that's all I got for now. Deuces. I'll be back. Another video concerning Chisora versus Usyk.